What is up, guys? Today I have a brand new video on how to prepare yourself for a prop firm challenge. So first of all, let's talk about what is a prop firm for some people that don't know. Prop firm is a firm that lets you do a challenge, a two-phase challenge, which you have phase one and phase two, for a fee depending on the account size. You get different fees. For example, for a 10K you pay roughly 80 bucks. For a 100K you pay roughly 500 bucks. So what you do is you get two phases. Essentially, this is a challenge for you to prove to the prop firm that you are a disciplined trader that knows his risk management, knows when to trade, knows when not to trade, and all that good stuff. So essentially, when you do a prop firm challenge, you want to be sure that you are a profitable trader, because if you're not, then you're just wasting your money making them a whole lot of money. That's also how most of the prop firms make money, because 99% of the people actually fail these challenges. So if you are one of them that has been funded, for example Binance or Goku, they are doing a really good job, and even the other ones that are not seen right now are still doing a very good job and defend the traders. But yeah, so what is a funded challenge? So first of all, you have phase one. Phase one is roughly 8 to 10% profit. It depends on prop firm, of course, but most are switching to 8%. Well, either way, if you can make 8%, you'll be able to make 10% anyway. And then the maximum drawdown, which is drawdown means loss. Your maximum daily loss is 5%. And then some prop firms have a total loss of 12%, which MyForex Funds has. And then most firms have 10%. So on a 10K account, you would roughly be having 9%, 9K as your total drawdown when you blow your account, essentially. So these are the two phases, and then you get to the funded stage. But let's first of all focus on the stage one. Stage one is very important, but what I would do before going into a prop firm challenge is preparing yourself. And how do you prepare yourself? Well, we got a very good tool for that. You go to FTMO, right? FTMO is one of the prop firms I recommend, but FTMO actually has a free trial. Let me log in real quick. Free trial, actually. Looks like I already have one. Yes, this is the old one. I used to have free trials. You can have one only, but you can make like 10 accounts, and you can have 10 demo accounts, but that's not the important stuff right now. So what you want is you want to make an account, a demo account, and you want to practice. Let's say you go from 50K, then you want to start with the 50K, but of course you want to start small, right? You want to scale up, you want to build up, because you don't know if you're capable. So let's say we start with a 10K, right? You take a 10K funded challenge of FTMO. The drawdown and the profit targets are all the same. You even have the dashboard to see your to see actually what you're doing and all the good stuff, so you can actually analyze how you're doing. And you can also journal your trades, which you should do, as I've told you. Let's go to my journal real quick. So for example, every trade you take, what you're doing essentially is adding all these good stuff and adding before the entry, after the entry. That is very important as a trader, because at the end of the day you should always go back and look what you did today and how you can improve, because nobody is perfect. If your win rate is 99%, there's always 1% that can improve. So you should always look for improvement. Always put your ego aside. Be ready to learn from whoever it is. Even if you're making 10 band, like even me, I'm making solid money, but like I still want to learn from other people. And maybe it's someone that's not funded, but maybe he has more knowledge than me. So I'm down to learn from him. I'm down to learn from anybody, because the more knowledge you get, the more you can apply it to your own trading, right? So the funded account with FTMO, let's say you got it, you are trading. First of all, you should be careful. Because why should you be careful? Because a funded challenge is not a joke. It's serious, it involves a lot of emotions, and it's just a whole different world, because a live account and a fund is a whole different world, because you're actually going to be trading capital you probably never did in your life. So it's very important to keep your emotions aside. Look, it's not that easy to, like, it's easy to say, but it's not easy to do. But that's why you have these funded trial demos to start slowly getting used to the lot sizes, the stop losses, the take profits, to see that you're up 500 bucks, which, for example, if you take 4 or 500 bucks trades as 2k, that's like most people's salaries. It sounds insane, but it's only actually 5%, right? So you have to, like, when you're in a trade, you should never open MT4, only to adjust your stop loss or take profit, because you don't want to see the dollar gain. You only want to see the percentage gain, which if you go to TradingView, you can see your risk reward, right? For example, let's go to TradingView. Let's see, let's open Euro USD right now, or NAS 100, whatever. So let's say you shorted here, stop loss right here. You know you're risking 1%, so like you see around this area, I would be up 4% if you calculated 4.3%. So you don't actually need to go and look at your MT4 to see the dollar amount, and because that's gonna actually lead to doing dumb stuff. Because, for example, let's say your whole portfolio is $1,000 and you're up $1,000, you're gonna be like freaking out, bro. This is my money, this is that and shit. For example, if I was like up, let's say I was risking $100 and I was up $250, I say that's big money for me, but actually the trade's TP should be here. So I'm gonna close out and miss out on profits just because I have the I don't have the percentage value, but I have the dollar value, which is a bad thing, right? So essentially that is very important for a trader, to keep everything a percentage wise. That's why we say risk 1% and don't risk $100, because you don't want to think about the dollar amount. Because when you scale up accounts from 10k to 100k, 1% is 1k. That is big money, but it's only 1% of your account, right? So you still have to know that it's 1%. But anyway, so let's get back to the charts. So first of all, the trade, it really depends on the person you are. If you're aggressive, if you're passive, if you have knowledge and know how to trade, you should start with 0.5% risk on a funded trial. I see people risk 1%, 2%. Sure, you can do that, but you have 30 days. If you can't make 8% in 30 days, then it's not made for you. But 30 days is a lot of time. And let's say you have about 20 trading days, because weekends closed, right? You have about 20 trading days. You would look for 0.5% a day, which is 1 hour. If you can make 1 hour a day, then possibly this is not made for you, right? 1 hour a day should be going smoothly, because as a funded trader, you already know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, you're not going to trial even a funded, because it's just a waste of money, a waste of your own money. So essentially 0.5% I would start with, and then you can look at the how the account's doing. So let's say, for example, you're up 2%, then you could risk 1% until you're back at break even. That's what I tend to do on the challenges I have, and it has been very good, because when you're up, you're fine with the percentage risk, because if I lose this, I'm still up, I'm chilling. But if you're in a drawdown and you're risking, let's say you're in a minus 3% drawdown, you don't want to be risking 1%. Sure, if you trust your trading plan and all that good stuff, let's say your win rate is 30%, you lost 3 trades in a row, but the next one you're gonna hit is 5 RR, then sure, go for it. But whenever you're down, let's say a significant account, for exactly, like, especially if you're new, like your first or second funded, when you're in drawdown, I would risk 0.25%. Because actually, matter of fact, if you what I've done is I risked I remember my first funded account, which was 20k. I was on phase 2, and when you're at phase 2, you're up you have to only make 5%, so you think that shit is easy, but actually it's quite crazy. The psychological impact is just nuts. So what I did is I got all the way down to 9% drawdown, right? And then I was like, okay, let me turn this around. 0.25% risk. And I'm doing this in 3 weeks. I got 3 weeks left. I'm chilling. If I make 1% a day, I'm chilling, you know? So 1 to 4, which shouldn't be that hard for me. So what I did, I was risking 0.25%. I trusted my trading plan. I went with it. I was chilling. First day I made 0.25%. I didn't give up, right? I make 1R. I'm chilling. And then boom, next day I had a 20RR trade. 20RR trade on a 0.25%. That's literally 5%, right? So that's crazy. So I was already back to -5, right? And then I actually had a scale in that position, so I was risking 0.5 because the thing was my position was already in profits. So my scale in was the risk of my profits, right? So I had the stop loss of my first entry to my second entry stop loss. So I would be chilling, and then boom, I had a 1 to 22, and I was back at break even. And then I risked 1% when I was at break even, and I had a 1 to 5, and that's how I passed my first account. Actually, I currently have 2 accounts, by the way, 150 and 120. On the 50k, I made 30% this week, so I'm really proud of that. I will show you guys the payout on Discord when I get it. It's not the flex, it's just to motivate you guys that funded trading is actually a glitch. Like, it's a money glitch if you know how to trade. Small capital for big money. But yeah, let's keep on the topic. So let's say you pass phase 1. You know, with these good risk adjustments, you're doing good, you're chilling, you're not rushing shit. You're chilling. Then you're at phase 2. At phase 2 is 5%. You think you're the man, you're like, bro, easy shit. It's not like that. Listen up. Be careful. 5% seems so easy, and yes, it is. But the psychological impact is nuts. I'm telling you right now, it's bigger than you ever expect. Like when you go full port on a Bitcoin long with 125x leverage, it doesn't even feel that hard, you know, because the 5%, like, yes, it should be easy, but your mentality is not the same. Because you're like, let me get 5% quick. I want to get funded. I want to make money. You know, people that actually don't need the money are the people that are profitable. So let's say, for example, you can buy a funded account 10 times. It won't like impact you much, because let's say you lose 80 bucks. Okay, that's it. I'll buy another one. But if it's you're only 80 bucks, it's gonna be like, if I don't win, I'm fucked. And most people already start planning their life. If I got funded 10k, I'll buy this car. And that's not the way to go. You don't plan shit. You have to man up, get your money, get your shit together, and trade like a man. Follow your strategy, follow your trading plan. No dumb stuff, just pure trading. And every trade has to be journaled. When a friend asks you, or even I'll ask you, what trade did you take? And you show me a trade, but if you can't explain me why you took that trade, even if it's a W, you didn't win at the end of the day, because you're gambling. You don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? So every trade, you have to know why you took that trade. If you don't know why you take a trade, then you're just gambling, right? You don't just think this price is gonna go up. It doesn't exist like that. Price doesn't move based on your thinking or whatever the fuck you think you're doing. Like, you're not all playing the market. The market will humble you before you know. But yeah, once you pass phase 2, it's like you get KYC, then you're funded. But that's when you're live, that's when the biggest challenge starts. I'm gonna be for real. I blew a live account once in the first day. I got live. I was so pumped, bro. I was like, yes, I'm done. You know, quit job, quit this, quit that, fuck life. I'm buying a new Mercedes, all this stuff. No, it wasn't like that, but you know, that's the mindset you will get. You will like, with my first payout, I'm buying this. With my second payout, I'm buying this. Let me make like 50% of my first payout, this and that. But yeah, then you just rush trades. That's how you get humbled by the market, by not being patient, by not being smart, and just giving away your money for free, giving away, like, you do phase 1 and 2, you give your whole like life, your mindset, and all that psychological impacts on that, you give it away just to fail. So you do all the hard work just to fail, right? That's like playing the Champions League final, playing so good, like playing super good, right, till the 90th minute, and then you get an open net and then you miss it, right? Your team doesn't win the finals. So it's kind of like that, That's why you always have to stick to your trading plan. You can't ever, like, you have to think about it like this. Trading is a business, right? And a business doesn't grow in one day, right? You could have better days than the other one. Let's say you build a restaurant, right? The first day opening, boom, okay, it's gonna be nice. The second day, maybe it'll be nice, but it's not gonna be as nice because people don't know you. That's the same with trading. So you have to slowly build up, right? Slow and steady. That's what a business is. That's what trading is. Because at the end of the day, what trading is about, what funding is about, you just make it 1 to 5% a month and just chill. Because if you have like only 100K account, you make 1%, that's 1K. Let's say 1K a week, that's 4K. That's 2 months wages of a standard European salary, right? So that's like 2K. Yeah, 4K. So that's like, you could live 2 months off that easily in Europe, in Belgium, I'd say. Easily. So let alone if you go scale to a 300K, 500K, let's say a million in funding, that's 10K, 1%. You're chilling. You only need 1%, bro. At the end of the day, it's just you risk 0.25, you're the 1 to 4, you're done. You don't even have to trade for the whole month. That's the whole goal about trading, right? So the mentality is 99% of trading. 1% is just technical analysis and fundamental and whatever the fuck you do. You can draw a trend line, you can draw whatever you want. If it works, it works. Like if you trade this on the 1 minute break retest, bro, you long here, stop loss here, TP the high, bro, that's a 127 by just a trend line breakout on the 1 minute time frame. You know what I mean? Like, okay, of course this trade wouldn't be taken because it's Friday to Sunday, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's just about it for this video, because I would say the prop firm, like, you should look at a prop firm as your real account, right? Of course they get a part of the profits, but that's actually a bargain for you because you're trading higher capital than you're used to. If you have a 10K account, then you should not go for a 10K funded. It doesn't make sense, right? If you have a 10K account, you should go for 100K funded, or maybe 200K if you can trade. If you can't trade, there's no point. But yeah, that's how we would prepare. It's really all about mentally, because I'm not gonna talk about trading wise, because if you don't know how to trade, then there's no point going for a funded. Trial, fail, error, that doesn't work in a funded stage. You don't fail and learn from anything, because that's just trading. You could do the same on a live account or on the free trial of FTMO. So I would just focus on getting your mindset ready. Stop being a little bitch. Stop being a pussy, right? Start being a man. So man the fuck up. If you know how to trade, then trust your own balls and fucking trade that bitch. Simple as that, bro. Like, it's actually quite easy if you slowly, like, if you think about it. Like, looking at this chart for our time frame, we know we are bearish, right? Sure, this is maybe a liquidity sweep and maybe it's not. You can't know that, right? But if you look on the 1 day, we are bearish, right? If you look at the 30-minute chart, you're still bearish. So you're not looking for buys. You're not doing that. You're not a retard, right? You want to trade with the trend. You want to trade with the banks. Okay, you're not going to trade with a bank. It's not what you are. You're not a smart money concept, institutional trading that doesn't exist. 99% of smart money is actually retail. Because if you have no in-depth analysis, like if you go into 1 minute, right? You say like this, oh my god, break of structure, long. It doesn't work like that, right? For example, we're in the 1 minute. We know the trend is bearish, right? We know the trend is bearish. So break of structure, right? Let's say break of structure here, retail smart money type shit, break of structure. Oh my god, long it. Boom, you get stopped the fuck out. They don't care about you. They don't care about your little break of structure on the 1 minute. Nobody cares about that. You're just money, your liquidity. You're just getting used. That's it. Man up, you're getting used. Get used to it that the only thing that smart money is just following banks their steps, right? For example, look at this wick. Look at this wick. Beautiful. If you align it with a lower time frame, point of interest. Look, I'm not even looking at the left side, right? Like this would be your zone. Look at this wick. If you know that this is good buying pressure, right? What do we have here? A chalk, even like worst case, we have a chalk. So you're looking for this area for a 1 minute chalk flip, right? You want confirmation of a confirmation, right? You don't want to go blindly, oh my god, 15-minute demand zone, banks are gonna be buying, let's long, 50 million leverage. No, it doesn't work like that. Understand? So trading is all a mindset game. You want to trade with them. You don't want to trade against them. That's the same like you want to be in a team with Cristiano Ronaldo. You don't want to play against him. He's gonna fuck you. You're retarded if you want to play against him. You want to be in his team, right? And you want to just follow him. If you see him shoot, you shoot too. If you see a bank buy, you buy too. That's how trading is. You follow the bank's steps. Okay, you don't really do that. You can't even do that. You can't follow banks, but you know what I mean, right? You just have to stop being a bitch. That's what trading is. Putting your emotions aside, stop crying in your little corner, stop being a retard. Oh my god, my stop loss about to hit. Your trading plan is your trading plan. If your stop loss is meant to be there, it's gonna be there. It's not gonna be nowhere else. And you're not re-entering on a liquidity sweep, right? You're not doing that. Because for example, let's say you were long here, right? Look, this is your stop loss. Or this. You get liquidity sweep. Oh my god, price is going back up. Let me long again. Oh my god, you get stopped out. You lose 2R. So your liquidity twice, not once. So the banks are laughing at you. They're trolling you. They're like, well, what a fucking retard, But anyway, I'm gonna show this last thing for Mickey that asked me. So let's say where is it? Let's say you're trading Euro USD on a prop firm. This is what I use personally. Let's say this is your stop, 149, right? This is 15 pips. But the prop firm has a 1 pip spread. Then what you do is you add a pip to your stop. Because why? Because when the price is at 149, it's gonna be at 149, it's gonna be 159 because it's a spread of a pip. So you want always look at the spread of your prop firm of any pair you're trading. You want to add that to your stop loss. So if GBP JPY has 10 pip stop loss and has a 1 pip spread, you do 11 pip stop loss, right? Do you understand? Same with a take profit. Let's say my take profit is this, and then I have a 1 spread, then I go 1 pip back for my take profit, because when price is here, actually gonna be here, but that's gonna be on the charts. So that's about it for that. So yeah, this was kind of just psychological type stuff, but that's what the really fun it is about. Because I can't say much about trading because you already should know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, then don't do this. Don't start a fun channel. Go for the trial. Do it 1 million times. But yeah, as I've said, at least pass it twice, the trial, before entering. And if you do enter, I got links in descriptions for affiliate links that should work. I don't know if they do, never tried it, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's see Bitcoin go to 22k. Damn, that's a nasty wick though, can't lie. Bitcoin price action has been terrible, I must say. I'm in a short right here, as you can see. I did kind of sweep this high. Look at this trend line breakout and retest. Perfect trend line retest. Now this is funny, but yeah. So this is my short. You guys can get free sauce. Let's see how it ends up in 2 days. Will I get stopped out, or will I get my take profits? My take profit is like 2,900, 19.6, and 17k. I'm expecting a bad week this week. Also 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, there's an emergency Fed meeting. Be careful. We will be live. We will be live. We will be looking at that retard Powell speak. I will be doing it for free. I'm doing New York trading for free. Fuck it. Just leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I will do this New York session for free. If you guys leave, I don't know, 10 likes. Let's do 10 likes. That's good, you know, 10 likes. And if I get 10 reactions, then I'm good. So this is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned anything. If you didn't learn anything, I'm sorry, bro. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know. But yeah, that's about it. Have a great night. Peace out.